Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. I have been waiting for this game for over a decade, and I am so happy it's finally here after all the preview footage, everything they've talked about, all the people I've been watching play it. I'm ready. My body is ready. I'm so excited. Focus Home Interactive, or Focus Interactive, took the reins on this one for the publishing rights, and Saber Interactive were the ones who actually developed it. The guys behind World War Z, which was, I love that game so much. You know, just given the technology that they used in it, they took whatever they learned from that technology and brought it into this, and we are going to be facing waves and hordes of Tyranids, and we're going to be bringing justice for the Emperor. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and this is my first impression. I was possibly going to leave this for this coming Saturday's stream, but I was like, you know what? I got to put out a video first. I got to get a first impressions here because this is big. This is big for me. So, you know, lucky you guys. If you in preparation for this, if you didn't see it, we did a stream last Saturday of the entire first game. If you wanted to go ahead and check that out in the live tab. And then this Saturday, we're going to be putting up massive amounts of hours into this game. From my understanding, it's really, I think it's like a 6-hour campaign, which is fine, but the replayability is there with the co-op, and that's really what I'm more interested in, is just mowing down Tyranids with people, either random people online or friends, if any of my friends actually have this. But enough talking. Let's get to work. Dude, this is why...
Box check.
This is why Space Marines are badass.
Kill team leader to
Dude's just falling 1,000 feet out of the air and he's just like, oh, I'm falling. Let me chop this thing's head off first. And then he just lands, no big deal.
You have the virus bomb. Damn it.
Okay, so based on Digital Foundry's coverage of this game, they suspect that the game was actually meant to play at 30 FPS because it's the most consistent frame rate. They said in their testing they never actually saw any frame rate drops. I've seen a couple during the pre-rendered cutscenes. I think those are pre-rendered, but I think that was just because it was loading things. And the performance mode was a bit rough around the edges, so I'm gonna stick to 30 FPS because it is the cleanest. And I expect it to be pretty much stable 30 FPS. I was worried about the input latency, but I worry no more. It is pretty solid. Very smooth feeling. Now, that might change based on when the shooting starts, but for melee purposes, it's fine. But let's find out. So, this game takes place nearly 200 years after the first game. And I don't know when we're going to see Titus. As far as I know, we're going to be playing as him. But, man, 200 years is a long time.
Hellstrus, Alpha, I'm moving to the crash site. Do you read?
Any sign of the commander? Negative. No contact since the crash.
There's the...
Hellstrus, you have command. What are your orders? We proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere, detonate it, and watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Transmitter must be broken.
Yeah, from a fall of that high up, yeah, I'm pretty sure it probably broke. Man, that is a sight to see. All those Tyranids on screen at once. Look at that. Man, dude, I am so excited. Now, I would love to play this at 60 FPS, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it's possible right now. They need to tighten it up. Dude, this looks so good. Visually, it looks so good. I love it. I love it. They had a lot of audio settings. Well, not a lot, but like they had mono, stereo, surround sound 5.1 to 7.1, and auto. And I didn't know what to choose. I'm wearing my PlayStation headset, but it's not directly connected to the system, so choosing the surround options probably really wouldn't do anything. So I let it just pick auto, and I'm assuming it picked stereo mode, which they pretty much sounded the same, but you could tell the difference. There was a difference for sure. But I wanted to make sure that the sound actually... I wanted to make sure that the audio would actually play properly in the recording, so... They had 4 difficulty modes: easy, normal, hard, and Angel of Death. And I'm like, okay. When you've got something called Angel of Death, I think you know you're in for a ride. Alright, so they're using the, oh my god, the blood! Melee feels really good. They're using the typical modern game controls for melee or action RPGs. Give me 1 second. Had to sneeze. Damage depletes armor. Armor regenerates after a small delay. Recently lost health can be restored by dealing damage. The white line indicates the maximum regeneration amount. Oh. So you can actually get your health back just by doing damage, which is good. Armor regenerates slowly. So the first game, I expect this to be much better than the first game. First game was a classic for me. While, you know, if you do go back and watch the live stream, you'll see that I get quite frustrated mid to late game because the game mechanics start to kind of show their age. I'm hoping that is not the case with this. I'm hoping that modern mechanics will prove to be more responsive, if you will. Heavy attacks. Hold R1 to finish a chainsword combo with a heavy attack. The longer the combo, the more powerful the heavy attack. Use heavy attacks against large groups of enemies.
I'm up to my elbows in these wretched balls.
I wonder if you could change the controls back to the classic ones.
Darius, or the commander. Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now.
Wait, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I myself will be going with the actual Warhammer that you can get in this game. It was in the first game, but it limited you on the weapons you could use, which I'm sure the same thing will happen here. But it was also very sluggish, and with the old controls, it was really rough to use. Press L1 to parry. Common attacks and attacks with a blue indicator can be parried. Perfectly timed parries will instantly kill smaller enemies and will stagger larger enemies. Hello. Whoa! Oh, that was nice. Oh. The blood, baby, the blood.
Spores.
Blood for the blood god. Though that's Warhammer proper. Oh, I have to parry. Okay. The visuals are unreal, man.
Now they send larger beasts.
Bring it. Press X to dodge attacks marked with a red indicator. These attacks cannot be parried. Press L3 or R3 to lock the camera onto large enemies such as Tyranid warriors. Ooh, I was too far away. Come on, one more. There we go. Execute. Whoa. Dude, the blood is insane. Well, an enemy's yeah, okay, we already figured that out, to restore some armor. Now,
You must reach that bomb. I will, even if I have to chew my way through.
Now, if you know me, I like to be the heavy dude, the tank. And I found out, watching Level Cap's gameplay, dude, they have a machine gun that's got, it's got like an ammo backpack and everything. There's so many rounds. And I'm like, now they're going to make me choose between the machine gun or the freaking hammer. And I don't know, I might just go with the hammer just because, Warhammer. Wonder if this is like a special spot over here. Let's take a look. Can I? Oh, I can't go over here. Okay, that's fine. This is probably one of the best looking games this year. A lot of people are saying it's doing Helldivers better than Helldivers, which is saying a lot, actually. Oh, I've got iced coffee. I don't have Helldivers 2 yet. I have played the first game. I'm very excited to play the second game. I didn't get it, and I didn't feel.
I will repay them tenfold.
Ooh. Okay, so we get the bolt pistol here.
This bolter will roar in your
I just didn't feel the need to buy that game compared to this one. I was very excited about this one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I don't know if this game has trigger effects, but let me. Is he really chewing on them? Was he serious about that?
Have you secured the virus bomb? No. For every gaunt I smash, 10 more come raining down. If we fail to launch that bomb, there will be nothing to stop the Tyranids. I am almost at the crash site. Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get there. I will hold the line for as long as I can.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on the trigger effects and the, you know, the vibration just to see if they did anything special. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. I also noticed in the menu there's a photo mode. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a field day with this game with photos and stuff. I don't know if they did any triggers. Oh my god, they did. It's weird though, because shooting for sure. I mean, when you aim down sights, there's no trigger effect. When you pull the trigger, there's resistance, and then you can feel some resistance in the left trigger, you know, for the aiming. It's weird, but they did do it, baby. DualSense, best controller on the planet. I don't care who you are. The reason I'm not sprinting through this is because I want to savor the moment. It's been 13 years. Am I interrupting your meal? Hey! Like, I'll definitely play, you know, single-player co-op games with trigger effects and, you know, vibration and stuff like that. But when it comes to, you know, competitive shooters, Battlefield, Call of Duty, I tend to turn all that stuff off. It's very hindering to my experience. Hold R1 to knock back small enemies and mark them for a gun strike. Press R2 to perform a gun strike on a marked enemy. A gun strike instantly kills small enemies and deals significant damage to larger enemies. Okay. So you have to hold R1. I gotta check the controls to see if I can use the classic controls. That's sick. I like it. Ah. They keep taking this opportunity, man. Oof. Just shoot them while they're going down. I love the effect of just being covered in blood. It is so visceral, man. I love it. Does it go away after a while? I'm curious. Because he looked like he was cleaning up. It kind of does. It looks like it's kind of just slowly disappearing. Yeah, it is. Huh. I mean, that makes sense. Doesn't stain you forever, but that would be cool. Just covered in the blood of your enemies. Oh, hello. Not today. I like the fact that you can just combine all these, man. All right, time to slice and dice. Ow, dude, what? Oh, wait, there's explosives. Oosh. Oh, there was that, too. Could have done something with that, I suppose. So, unlike the first game, you don't have to perform, like, a kill move in order to get your health back. This is just purely do damage with your melee weapon, and you get health back. I like that. It's a simpler version of what they had before. Because what they had before was really crappy because you basically would be vulnerable while you're trying to get your health back. Which is very unfortunate. And I died many times doing that. Just trying to get health back. Dude, the bolt pistol is ridiculous. Right in the face, dude.
Baron, my brother, you have honored the Imperium with your devotion.
Dude, that's 2 brothers down. No! I also saw in the menu that this is the intro. You can skip it if you want to, but it's just like I'm not going to, obviously.
Is that as hard as you bite, Xenos? Come on!
I think he's about to lose his entire team. Oh my god. Alright. What did I do? Just punch it in the nuts? Oh, wow. Okay, big guy. Just you and me, huh? Gotcha. Take one to the face. Hey! We got another one? You want some? Come and get some. Ugh. Next. You can shoot him without having to aim, which is good. I'll execute him by shooting his head off. That's what he deserves.
Tyranids and breaks the perimeter. Over. Anyone is a bomb en route.
Boosh! Just, you know, just to make sure they're dead. Nope. Whoop, that's okay, that's a dodgeable thing. Ooh. So you get 2 choices. You can execute him with your bolt pistol or your gun, whichever gun you have at the time, or you can do an execution. Nice. I like the choice.
Hellstrus, are you with me?
Fire looks okay. It could look better, but I'm not going to complain about it. I would love to see this game in HDR, but this monitor's HDR is it's the kindest way I can put it. Let's put it this way: it looks better without the HDR, or at least this monitor looks better without the HDR.
Served your emperor well, brother.
Oh my god! The bolt rifle. Oh yeah.
Record log. To any Imperial
Okay.
unit that
Primary,
recovers
secondary,
this log,
easy swap. I like
my
that.
kill team crash landed off course. My brothers are all dead. Slain by Tyranids. I have the virus bomb. Moving to the orbital launcher.
Did he at some point
Fire
fix
the
his radio
structure
this whole time?
disperse over Tyranid positions.
Now, in the previous game, you had the choice between 4 weapons. I'm kind of hoping it is only 2. Because you can see that with the bolt pistol, I can have my sword out. But with this, you need both hands. In the first game, you had the choice... If you had, say, the Warhammer, you had the choice of only 2 weapons. The bolt pistol, or whatever pistol you had, because you could have the plasma pistol as well, or your bolt rifle. In this one, it might not be the case. You might only be able to use your bolt pistol when you have the hammer out, because it's so massive. But we'll see. We'll see how they did it this time. This time. All right. Gonna use the rifle for the first time. Yeah, like the left, it's interesting. The left trigger kind of rumbles a little bit when the shots are going off. That's pretty cool. It kind of gives it, you know, a little bit of depth. I was gonna say, is that not explosive? Love the physics. The physics are actually really cool. I believe they're using the Havoc physics engine. Nope. Boosh. Oh, yeah. Dude, I am one badass. Nobody's more badass than frickin' Titus. Let's not split hairs here. Can I take these? Can I take one of these? No, I kicked it over. Oh, that sucks. You can't actually use it. See, I'm hitting square because the first game you use square or X to do your melee. That's why it's something I have to check. Oh, he's doing a log. I thought he was actually trying to reach somebody, even though he said his radio was broken.
They will adapt, but it will slow them down. The virus must be launched into the stratosphere. Nothing else matters.
Dude, imagine being so... It's kind of gross looking. Imagine being so dedicated to your cause that it's just like, your life doesn't matter, their lives don't really matter. Your death will always be an honorable one as long as it's in battle. The only thing that matters is the mission. It's just nuts to have that mindset. I can't even imagine what it'd be like. I wish I could pick up one of these guns, but... pretty sure my gun's probably better anyway. Dude, the environments are so good. This is what you get when you actually take the time and make a linear game, because it's not open world. It's a corridor kind of dungeon crawler sort of, you know, shooter. But when you do games like this, you can build the environments so well. Open world games limit that idea because they're open world. You have to load in such massive chunks of the world in order for the player to be able to traverse and hope that there's not a whole lot of traversal stutter or pop-in or anything like that. With a game like this, you can literally just go hog wild and make your game look as good as you want. And this is why linear games need to not disappear. Not every game needs to be open world. You'll never get the visuals of a linear game in an open world one. Well, very rarely. Not today, son. I know I keep saying that, but it's such a cool freaking thing to just pull that off. Ooh. I keep forgetting. Nope. Okay, I keep getting freaking. I definitely. Whoop. Nope. Hui. Whoa. Yep. Now you're mine. Ooh. Swing and a miss. Okay, that was a little close. That was the closest I've gotten to death so far.
Operator shift change overdue. Your tardiness has been flagged for invigilation.
Open the gates.
Shift chronometer reset. You're registered as on duty.
Duh.
The Omnissiah's work according to the divine synchronicity.
I know I should be over there, but I'm curious about... Are there servitors in here? Oh, no, that's actually part of the wall. I'm curious about the collectibles, if there are any. I haven't seen any yet. I love the guns, don't get me wrong, but damn it, dude. Once I get that Warhammer, forget it. Load the virus bomb into the orbital launcher. Okay, 1 second, I'm exploring. There may not be collectibles in the prologue here. When did I get full health? I don't remember that. Wait, did they say health comes back too? I'm pretty sure it didn't. Armor's the only one that comes back over time. Let's load this up.
Inserting payload.
Dude, imagine being so badass that you can load a gigantic missile like that by yourself.
Transmitting override authorization. Set course for stratospheric detonation.
The rite of safeguard must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
Locate the orbital launcher's activation console. Right. Got an ammo cache, but obviously we're okay with ammo, I think. Oh, no, we need a little bit. Frag grenades, there you go. Okay. Alright, that's circle. Interesting. Very different controls. Obviously I can get used to it, but...
On the observation platform above, the Magos on duty does not respond.
Can I grab more than 3? Nope. Well, that would be too much. Whoa. Woo! Have another. Yeah. The blood... I'm wondering if the blood meter there at the top center is something to do with, like, an ultra ability of mine, or if it's just like, hey, you're covered in a crap ton of Tyranid blood, and it's going to be eating away at your armor or something. I don't know. I love the lighting in this game, though, even though it's not, like, ray tracing. You know, over the years, I was really excited about the idea of ray tracing, like, actual real lighting taking the place of, you know, manufactured baked lighting. I've kind of, like, fallen off of that idea just because it's so hit or miss.
Hibernation. Console inactive for 22 hours.
And these consoles are not powerful enough to deal with it.
Has been locked.
Activate launch systems.
And a lot of companies don't know how to do it right, so it's like, you know...
Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
It's a long intro, I'm not gonna lie.
The command console is posted at the edge of the observation platform. A Magos will attend to you shortly.
Doubtful.
No, I don't think the Magos will be coming. Right. Let's get this launched.
Predictions complete. Awakening systems from hibernation. Right of capacitors initialized. Personnel may begin prayers of charging.
Drone. Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred.
Oh boy.
Launch trajectory may have been altered.
We are about to get our crap pushed in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Organic presence detected on the realm.
Yeah. You think?
Launch preparations complete. Standing by, Lagos.
Whoop. I don't think so. Nope. Oh, hey there, big guy. Oh, too early, Adam. Too early. Bro, what the hell? That's a little better. Whee. Okay. Whee. I'm trying to get out. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm stuck. Yep. There it goes. Wow. That's a bit tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's a bit tough because it's like I gotta get the timing right. And I will say that at 30 FPS, the timing's a little bit more difficult for sure, to say the least. I don't want to go too long with this video. You know I like my long videos, and I could keep going for God knows how long. But I don't want to keep going too long. I'd like to, you know, save some for you guys to experience yourselves, and I certainly want to save almost all of it for Saturday. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This was epic, man. This was so good. I'm not even out of the intro yet. I'm just savoring the moment. 13 years, man. It's been 13 years. We finally got what we've always wanted, a sequel to one of the best 2-generation-old games. And I can't wait till Saturday because this is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great day. And I hope to see you guys there. I really do. Definitely check out the last stream that I did, the full playthrough of the first Space Marine, if you want to have some context to the story, if there is any kind of connection other than just the characters. I'm not 100% sure if there is a connection, because in the first game we fight against orcs, not Tyranids, so very different enemy and very different technology, to say the least. But there might be some connection, maybe a little bit. Maybe Titus is really the only connection, and there's one other character in here that might, you know, be the only other connection to the first game, but it might just be a completely different story, you know, completely different situation, and it has nothing to do with the first game. Either way, I'm glad to see it back, and I cannot wait to play more. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again in the next one, where we play yet another game, and hope that it makes a good first impression. This one certainly did. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, and I'll see you guys later.